Welcome to Grandpa Hill's True Stories. This story is for my children, my grandchildren, and all children. I'm sitting here with 4 of my grandchildren.
Where's the other one?
He's back there. He's with Mom. And their parents and my wife. And we are going to tell a story tonight about fishing. So we just finished dinner. What did we eat?
Fish. Yeah.
Fish. Yuck.
Yeah.
What did we eat?
Yucky fish.
Yeah.
No,
Just a minute.
Yeah, I ate spaghetti.
David ate fish. He didn't say yuck.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah. What kind of fish was it?
Trout.
Trout. And where did the trout come from?
Keystone Lake.
And how did you come across all these trout? You had 8 trout tonight.
You
Where
caught them.
I caught them? Yes. And how did I catch them?
With a pole.
A pole? I just
Mine
poked
pole.
the pole in the water?
No, you had a hook that had, you saw the
Whoa, don't tell that part yet. That's coming. Okay, so we got them by fishing, right? So what did I use to catch the fish?
Mine blue pole.
I know.
Your blue pole. Poke it in the water?
2 times.
2 times.
And
Fish.
a special hook.
A special hook. But that's not what the story's really about.
And what is it about?
That's what I'm going to tell you. So, I'm out there fishing. And I have come to the fishing place with minnows and with my spinner. I like to use my spinner. It's a lot of fun to catch fish on spinners. But for the last 3 visits to the park, the people immediately to my right, they catch 10 trout, and I catch 1. And then they come again, and same people, they catch 10 trout, and I catch 1. And I say, how do you do that? And they said, oh, we use minnows. Well, how do you hook them? We hook them on the dorsal fin. Oh, that's pretty interesting. I'll try that. So I went and got more minnows, and I came back to go fishing today. And when I got there to go fishing,
You got 4 fish.
I sat down next to somebody who was again sitting in the place that I like to sit, but he's catching fish. And he's fishing and fishing, and he's catching and catching.
You got 20 fish.
Yeah, he ended up with almost 20 fish. But he puts them all back. That way he can keep fishing. Otherwise you have to stop at 5. Okay. So he's fishing and fishing, and he's catching and catching. And I'm there. I catch 1. On a spinner. I don't catch it on my minnows. My minnows are all gone.
The bucket's on you.
Yeah, so this man, he's catching, and I ask him, I said, how do you hook them? Do you hook them like in the dorsal fin? He said, no. I hook them through the eyes.
Wow, this is a real fisherman.
He doesn't hook them in the eyes, but it sounds cool. Just in front of the eyes, he hooks them. Now, he didn't actually say just in front. That's what I went back and learned about when I was fishing today. So he says that's where he hooks them. So I take my hook and I put it through that area of the fish, of the minnow, and I throw it out, and I get a strike, and I don't get a fish.
But I thought you said all your minnows were gone.
That's another part of the story. At that point, when I first got the advice from the man, I did have a couple minnows out. But I lost those minnows because I didn't catch any fish. I got bites, but no fish. And then I ran out of minnows. And by then, I also know his name. His name is Adam. Adam, his wife, and his 2 children, I think there was his 2 children, came around and they visited him. They're camping there. Okay. And I'm getting to know him, and he works for CSX, and he's just a wonderful guy. And he gives me, when I'm out of minnows, he gives me more minnows. And he gives me the special hook. And now I'm going to show you the special hook. Because I got it on.
Sorry. Break the rod.
No, I'm not going to break the rod. It's just all... This is the problem I have when I go fishing, too. I'm all tangled up. Yeah. Like here, I've caught another rod. Anyway, so can you see this hook? There it is.
Not very easy.
Oh. What's that hook look like?
Whoa, that's super tiny.
It's got 2 hooks. It's a treble hook without one.
Yeah, no, it's a two hook. It's a double hook.
It's a double hook.
Shaped like a U. It's really small.
Yeah, why is it so small?
And it because that's what you end up catching the fish on it.
Wait.
The one hook goes through just in front of the eyes, through the minnow, so it can keep swimming. And the other hook remains out.
Yeah, to catch the fish.
To catch the fish.
Get on it?
Oh, I don't know exactly how, but when I bring the fish in, sometimes the minnow's gone. You know, he told me about this, and about 5 minutes later, I tied that all together, set that up, and I caught a fish. Then I went home, because Grandma had been out, and I'd been out for a couple hours. She needed to get back home and get lunch,
So,
which we did.
can I have that double hook?
Yes, this is set up for you. It's set up for you
Thank you.
maybe tomorrow. And I have minnows already.
Can I come too?
You don't like to eat fish, though.
Yeah,
No,
but
I
I
like
like catching.
Yeah, you like catching. Okay. So, what do you think Grandpa likes?
Eating.
Eating. Yeah, no, that's what Marshmallow likes.
And you can't eat.
Okay. There's eating. What else do I like?
Catching them?
Catching.
Learning about them.
Oh, yes. You gave the answer. That was my punchline for the whole story. That's the key to all this. I felt so blessed, so good for the rest of the day, even if I never didn't catch anything, because that man taught me how to fish. There's other people that learn how to do all kinds of things, I know, and like you learn stuff in school, but the whole process of learning things just got me so excited, because I don't just go and catch 4 fish.
Yeah, you need.
I'm catching, when I learned that, I'm catching hundreds of fish, because I know what to do now. And
But you didn't catch 100.
just a minute. No, not yet. But I catch thousands of fish because Breandan and Annette and Michael, they know how to fish. Now,
I do.
David, he knows how to fish now, but he probably isn't going to catch any fish. He might, but not likely. He's going to eat a bunch, but he's not going to go and fish, probably.
That's good.
We'll give you a license, David.
Yeah,
David eats the fish that Annette invented.
yeah. So,
Yeah, because we don't like them.
so that's really the story. You
And each
you
of
spoiled the punchline, because that's what the whole thing was. Is this
each of us can catch 5 fish.
right? And the love of learning, okay, is what was good. So if you actually learn it and do it, which is what I would be teaching you tomorrow, you'll be able to catch the fish. And like if I had that fishing method, when that guy was sitting next to me with his wife, catching 10 fish, 5 apiece, I probably would have caught 20 in the same time, because the fish stay on better. I still lost some minnows, and you have to learn how to hook them right, because a lot of the minnows, like I'd cast and the minnow would go over there, and the bobber would go over there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'd lose them.
Flying minnows.
So you still may have to You still have to may have to buy a few more minnows and stuff, but there's a few. So the story is what is the important part about the fishing? Learning. But see, the learning about how to fish is really, really cool, especially for me. My dad was not a good fisherman. He loved to fish. He caught a lot of fish, but not when other people weren't. And he's not special that way. Like I had an uncle that could fish really good. And my brother was a good decent fisherman. And I never knew how to fish. I still don't know, even a beginning. But just to get that information right there and so willfully given, Adam was giving me the tools. He saw that I was hungry to learn. I was asking questions. And he's a younger man. He's like the age of your dad and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a lot younger than me.
Yeah.
And I'm like the kid. I'm the old man asking this young guy how to fish. And he really knew how to fish. And he actually did catch at least 20 of them. Wow. So that's the story. You think you'll catch fish tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes, maybe. Yeah. So one of the questions that Michael just asked, your dad just asked, is how did I break the ice? How did I ask this question about the fish? And, I'm kind of forlorn, and he's just busy catching them, letting them go. And I'm sitting there going, not catching them. Just not catching them. But this, Breandan, don't go away. You're key to this. You're the reason. You're the reason. Because I was fishing last year, and I asked you how you caught the fish or something, and you said, oh, we use butterworms or something. And I said, well, how did you know that? And he said, well, I went and asked the guy over there. You're just a little kid, and you're going and asking the strangers, how are they doing it?
Not strangers.
All right.
Was in ultralight group.
Oh, no, this was even before that. This was at Keystone that you had talked to him. And the other inspiration I get is Grandma, because Grandma goes up and talks to people about anything, anywhere, any people. You have to be careful, but that's what she does. So, yeah, I feel more comfortable talking to people that I don't know because of people like you. You just had an honest question, you just ask it. And yeah, people, if they're bothered, you just excuse yourself. But usually they're ready to help you. It's really good.